What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, SumnSumnSumn. Hit the keys. Here today to do a quick review and demonstration over tape Mello-Fi. Get it? Tape Mello-Fi. I see what y'all did there, Arturia. I see what y'all did there. Basically, it's a free tape emulation plugin. It's supposed to emulate the sounds of an instrument coming out of a Mellotron. So they use the algorithms in their Mellotron V, which is one of the synths in the V Collection 8. Make sure if you guys like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. But let's go ahead and get right into this review. Sum, hit the key. All right, guys. So when you open up the plugin, it's gonna look like this. It's got a very beautiful GUI in my personal opinion. I love that vintage feel. Make sure though that you get over to Arturia by December 31st to get this plugin because it's only free until December 31st. And if you snooze, you lose. But as you take a look here at the plugin, it's similar to most tape plugins where it has, you know, your flutter, your wow, your wear, your mechanics. The drive is nice. And then it also has a little bit of overdrive. So this is your saturation. Then it's got a tone and a noise knob down here. Then it also has a stereo width knob down here, which kind of adds like a chorus effect and it kind of gives it a wider sound in the speaker. This right here is kind of what sets it apart as it has like a tape stop. That's pretty nice. And then you have your low pass and your high pass filter over here. And you have a switch to hit it on and off. What really shines with this plugin though, in my personal opinion, are these presets. And we will go through all the presets so I can give you some different use case scenarios on the presets and some different things you can use them on. I made a little sample beat. Y'all already know the drill. It's not all the way mixed down. You already know the drill. I just made it for the demonstration. I'm gonna go ahead and run it. And then we're gonna go ahead and listen to the differences with tape Mello-Fi on there and without it on there. So let's go. All right, so that's the little beat that I put together for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight this chorus section and we're gonna use that for a huge chunk of this demonstration. So once we turn on Mello-Fi, you know, it's going to start off and you can hear a little bit of the mechanical noise playing in the background. So, you know, obviously you can turn that down or you can turn it up. And that's basically what it's gonna sound like. But we'll go ahead and start with this first preset. This is the preset they give you when you first start off with the plugin. So you can hear right off Jump Street the huge difference. It lo-fi's it out right away. So let's go ahead and hop into the first preset, and then we'll just work our way down and listen to a few of the presets. So this one right here is your 1920 preset. So that tape stop is super dope because you can make it go anywhere from a quarter all the way up to 8 bars. So let's go ahead and start there. Let's go ahead and turn this back on. So if I was to push play, and then you can automate that wherever you want to in your beat. That's pretty solid. You know, so you can have a super nice tape stop. We'll go one more. So then you can even use that at the end of your beat in order to, you know what I'm saying, as the outro to your beat. So that's pretty solid. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn everything off but the melodies for a second so we can hear some of the effects on just the melodies alone. So let's go ahead and open up this tape Mello-Fi again. And so boom, we have this open. Let's turn down the noise for just a second so we can hear what some of this other stuff is doing. So let's go ahead and start over here with the preamp. So you can hear it adding that saturation into the melody. So and that right there is the overdrive for you. You can also use this on an 808. So like, let's say I have an 808 right here. We'll just go ahead and solo out the 808 for a second. And this is what the 808 sounds like without the tape Mello-Fi on there. So now let's say I turn it on there and mess with this drive. So as you can see there, you can get a lot of different flavor with your 808. You can even throw a little bit of the flutter and the wow on there. I wouldn't throw too much, but you can put a little bit on there. And it just gives the 808 a different flavor, a different sound. So let's go ahead and get back to the melodies so we can mess with some of this wow and this flutter on there and see what it sounds like. Let's go ahead and slide this back into place. So let's go ahead and mess with some of the wow and the flutter real quick. So, you know, without the drive on, it's going to sound like this. And then we can throw some of the wear and the mechanics on. Now, one thing that's super nice about this as well is if you tap the stereo width button, you're going to notice how it kind of gives it a chorus effect and it gives it more width in the speakers. So I'm going to push play and then I'm going to turn it on so you can hear the difference. And then it's also got this tone button over here. And then I forgot to mention, it's got the low pass and the high pass over here. So if it's in the middle, it's even. Once you bring it over here, it's low pass. And once you bring it over here, it's high pass. And then we'll mess with the tone real quick. You can turn it on and off. So the last thing I want to show you guys about this plugin is also a super nice feature. You can use this on some drums and you can make your drums just smack. So granted, I do have them going to a decap knock bus with knock on it, but this is what the drums sound like without the tape Mello-Fi on there. Now you can add some of this tape saturation on there and listen to what it sounds like, and it's going to sound pretty fire. So let's go ahead and find the right preset. So let's go ahead and find some drums, drum warmer. so you can automatically hear the difference. Then you can turn this overdrive on if you want to. And so you can use that to give your drums a whole completely different feel. All right, guys, so that's the plugin for you in a nutshell. Not a bad little emulation of the Mellotron sound. If you ask me, I would definitely recommend going over to Arturia and swooping this up today. I'll have the link below in the description. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this plugin. Are you gonna grab it? Is it just another lo-fi plugin to you? Is it the next lo-fi plugin that you wanna get? Let me know. Let's talk about it. Make sure if you guys like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. Appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. All right, guys and gals, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so every time a new video comes out, you can be the first to know. Let me know what tutorials you want to see next in the comments, and see you next time.
Sum, hit the key.